Hello everyone, my name is Christian Medina. I'm studying English education at Secar University. I'm a pre-service teacher at Nuevo Dia School. I'm working with 6th grade students on the topic simple past tense, guys. So it is the first lesson, it is lesson number 1 that I'm going to be explaining right now. And this lesson is prepared by me for 20 students who I am working with, and the lesson has a duration of 1 hour. As I said before, the topic is simple past tense, guys. These are the stages of the lesson: warm-up activity, opening, development, and closure activity. These are the steps I have to follow to prepare this lesson. The first stage is warm-up activity. As any lesson, guys, or any topic, they must have a warm-up activity just to encourage the students, or to encourage the students to participate actively in class, so that the teacher can know pre-knowledge from the students. So guys, the first activity is match the verbs with their simple past. This activity is very simple, guys. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pieces of papers on a small bowl or bag, and each student is going to pick one verb, one piece of paper. On the piece of paper, you're going to see a verb in simple present, and on the blackboard, you're going to see the same verb but in past. So what you have to do is you pick the paper, you see the verb, and you have to go to the blackboard and match it to the correct simple past. That's the warm-up activity. Very easy. So now, guys, I'm going to talk about the opening, which I used to introduce the topic. Simple past. It is a short explanation about what a simple past is, its use, and when and why we use the simple past. Here we have some vocabulary. Regular verbs: watch and play. We also have drink, have, went, which are irregular verbs, guys. Went is the past of the verb go. So here we have the verb go in present, and it's simple past. So here we can see the explanation of the different structures. You know that as any verbal tense, it has affirmative, negative, and interrogative structure. So it is well explained here with some examples. And then we go to the first activity. Guys, the first activity of the simple past is very simple. Okay, the first activity, after I explained the simple past tense, because we already had an activity which was the warm-up activity. The activity is write the simple past verbs under the matching pictures. Okay, you can see some pictures, and on each picture you're going to see a verb, but this verb doesn't correspond to the picture. So you have to identify the action on the picture and write the verb that matches to that picture, but in simple past. It's very easy. We have a second activity, which is my last summer vacation. In this activity, guys, students are going to talk about what they did on their last summer vacation, where they went, what they did, who they play with, all that information. That's the second activity. Guys, activity number 3 consists on a video that I'm going to play. You have to listen to the video. It's a short story, and you have to identify, you have to write down the simple past verbs you can listen to from the video. That's the third activity. And finally, the closure activity is a homework, guys. On these activities, you're going to read the following text. There are 2 texts, and then you're going to underline the simple past tense, the simple past verbs that you can see on these 2 texts. So for example, here we have Fred, I was very busy yesterday. I woke up. woke up is a simple past verb. So what you have to do is to underline that verb. You have to identify the verbs in simple past and underline them. So guys, it is a homework which lasts 5 minutes. So that's all guys I wanted to explain about this lesson. I hope you can understand it, and see you next time.